Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video. And guys, with the title, you guessed it, we guessed it, guys. We are again talking about my boy Namor. I usually don't do sequences video like that, but this one has to happen. Well, the last two, the clear against Thanos, Wall Boss Ultimate, and this one, Shadowland Floor 107. We gotta show that up, guys, in the video. We don't have a choice. The channel needs to be able to showcase those clips from the live stream for people who don't watch the live stream, especially. So yes, guys, we did clear stage 107 with Namor in Shadowland. That was crazy. That was freaking close, dude. That was freaking close, guys. And it's actually new personal best on my friend account, the Venom, that we reached yesterday in the live stream. Stage 107 in Shadowland with Namor. That was funny because in the chat of the stream, somebody was like, when we're around stage 100, it's like, Namor cannot do over stage 100, bro. That's not even possible. I was laughing my ass off. And when we got to the last floor, it was time to pull in Namor, and like, it was like, okay, I didn't say anything, man. That was actually pretty awesome. That was an epic moment in the stream. But anyway, guys, first thing I want to do here, before we actually go in the clip from the live stream, is go to over the build of the Namor we're actually playing. And big shout out to my boy the Venom from Dreamland Alliance for letting me use his account for both recording this video and the live stream last night. Obviously, big shout out my boy the Venom here. So let's go quick with the build here. And obviously, guys, you're gonna miss it. The actual gameplay we're going to show in here is actually a recording from the live stream we had last night. That was a pretty epic live stream, almost 5 hours long, man, trying to clear those Shadowlands on both accounts. That was pretty intense, but that was a lot of fun. I do think it was a lot of fun. And guys, don't forget we stream every night 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And also, guys, if you enjoy the content and want more from Marvel Future Fight with your host Starco Gaming, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when I post a new video or go live with a live stream. So here, my boy Namor is kind of naked, but that doesn't take away his power, that's for sure. So rank at number 56. And yesterday in yesterday's video, I said I said eventually this guy's gonna jump into about rank 500, and my boy the Venom was like, messaged me right after he saw the video. He said, no, this guy is gonna stay in the top 100 no matter what. So yeah, he's gonna get more powerful over time, guys. He's gonna get more powerful over time. Let me move the mic, it's getting in my way a little bit. Okay, so here we go. So the stats on this guy: max cooldown, max single defense, 179% critical damage, max critical rate, max dodge for CTP of rage, obviously, almost max attack speed, 29,448 physical attack. If we look at the gear here, we have the mythical and legendary, pretty much everywhere. We really need uniform from this guy so we can actually get his critical damage higher than it is right now. It's really painful for that. If we look at ISO set, we have a stage 12 bonus effect in effect now. Well, set bonus stage 12 in effect now, guys. If we look at it, we have all attack critical damage, critical rate 8.5%, dodge cooldown 8.1%, activation rate 12% chance when attacking, plus 40% increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown time of 54 seconds. Obelisk, we have a CTP of rage here, maxed out 0.9% per 1% and 60% in your buzz damage decrease. That's the ultimate you can actually get with this guy. And yesterday in the video, I gotta do a correction about how you play this guy with a CTP of rage, because I said you want to have the proc activated when you actually used your terrestrial skill to get the big damage at the start, and then you can cancel it. Well, I was wrong, guys. I did learn a little bit more how to play him. I did learn how to play him a little bit better. And what you want to do, guys, it's you want to start his tier 3 skills when you have about 1 second and a half left on your proc. You know, when your green count is still light up and you got about 1.5 seconds left on that green eye cup, you want to start that tier 3 skills so you get the big damage on the proc at the start, and by the time you get to the last part of the tier 3 skill where you have another part of big damage, your proc is going to come back, so you're going to get 2 proc pretty much, covering that tier 3 skills to get the maximum damage out of that tier 3 skill. That's pretty much how you want to do it, and that tier 3 skill is a freaking OP, guys. It is a freaking OP. So now that we talk about him, guys, for the rest of the skills, guys, you just smash buttons. You smash buttons. It's all about that tier 3 proc, pretty much. It's really all about that tier 3 proc. Keep your guards hit from the 4th skill up. Keep the minions or whatever you want to call them for the 5th skill. Use your 3rd skill, let it go for iframe and good damage. 1st and 2nd skills as filler, and big damage on the tier 3 skill. That's the only skill you actually try to sync with the proc, pretty much, to be honest. So next, guys, we're gonna jump into the gameplay section where we have a clip recorded during our live stream yesterday, guys. So you're gonna hear me blah 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 about what's going on in the live stream. That's just normal. And guys, after that, we're gonna be going with our daily roster review as usual. So let's jump to the gameplay, then jump to the roster review, guys. Oh, this is rough. It's because we really don't have the floor to actually perform well here. But it's getting expensive to reroll, so I'm trying to get it done with this one. See, that was a perfect proc at tier 3. We had the proc at the start, then we got the proc at the end. That was literally perfect there. Now we're ahead in time. It will depend if we execute properly. That prog was shit. Way too late. I had to push it this time. Oui! Yes! That was French for yes, guys. We got it done, man. Floor 107. 107. That is crazy high. That is crazy high, guys. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. That was actually pretty awesome. That was a lot of work till last night. That was a lot of freaking work. 5 hours stream to wrap up Shadowland on both accounts. That was ridiculous. Never again, guys. Never again. I get to come up with a better streaming schedule for 2 accounts in Shadowland. That's for sure. But anyway, guys. That was the gameplay for Namor Shadowland Floor 107, and now it is time to do our daily roster review. Now, guys, if you want to get your roster review, it's pretty simple. You go in the description below the video, click on the Discord link, join the Discord server, go on the channel MFF roster review on the Discord server here. See here, MFF roster review. You can see on the side here, on the top here, you can see it everywhere. And then once you're there, guys, it's pretty simple. You type your IGN with your question and I come back to you with the answers. Well, if I can. Anyway, let's get started with the first one here. We got Star Agent X. Hey, Captain Mustache. Hey, that's me. Can you check my character's custom gear? Well, you gotta be more specific for that. I'm building for PvE Islands Battle Extreme. I'm gonna check a few of them I can actually see pretty fast, but you gotta give me names, man. If you want me to check custom gear, you gotta give me names. Actually, I recommend you to just post screenshots of your characters with your stat sheet in the regular chat for custom gear, what will be the best for each characters and what game mode you're actually going to be using them. Shadowland, Wall Boss Ultimate, Alliance Battle Extreme, Giant Boss Raid. You know, some characters have different build in some game modes. So very important here. We're still going to give a quick look. Also, my card stats and roster overall is CTP of Rage needed for Alliance Battle Extreme. Needed is a big word. Can you actually succeed without CTP of Rage in Alliance Battle Extreme? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I used to score 20 million week 1, 17 million week 2 without a single CTP of Rage. So yes, it is possible to perform with CTP of Energy, CTP of Destruction, and normal Obelisk. But you need very strong cards and you need perfect builds to actually be able to do that. CTP of Rage make Alliance Battle Extreme so much easier. And if you want to reach the top 16, it's highly recommended to use CTP of Rage on at least Captain Marvel. CTP of Energy has no value now in Alliance Battle Extreme. I just answered that. It still have value. Some characters still run better with CTP of Energy, like Cable, for example. Then you have Strife, if you still use those characters. And then you have other characters that perform still well, like Minerva. The difference with Rage Energy is not that big. You can cap with CTP of Energy on Captain America, on Lunar Snow. So you still got a few characters you can actually make viable with CTP of Energy pretty easy. So let's get started here with checking your cards, then your roster and your obelisk on your mid-house pretty much. So that's the wrong button. That is the wrong button. Friends, recommended. Let's type the name here. Here we go. Star Agent X here. So we're gonna start with the cards here. Cards. We're gonna go in the all cards effect. Looks solid. Your defense a little bit high. You could probably go get a little bit more attack. I think your attack is a little bit low if you're focusing PvE and Alliance Battle Extreme. So let's take a quick look here. So here you got energy attack. If you build another Loki cards, I will recommend you to build a new Loki card with this energy attack and probably attack speed and a physical attack proc. That will be my recommendation. This card, you got all attack critical rate, that is good. This card, you got all attack speed, that's good. This card, you got all attack, then it goes to shit. So I recommend you to reroll this card to get all attack and energy attack on it. And this card, you can drop the cooldown, you can drop the Ingor defense. So yeah, I'll actually recommend you to get another card here. My recommendation will be to go with the triple attack cards. Like the best on the market is actually Gwenpool #1. It is the best on the market. Then you got Captain America 24 and you got Shield 12. Those three cards are three best cards for triple attack cards, and that will help you a lot, especially the Gwenpool as all attack as a main option with max HP. It is very useful there. So if you do have that Gwenpool #1 cards or lucky enough to actually get it, it's one of the hardest non-premium cards to actually get. jump on it and get it and build it up, because it is totally worth it. Totally worth it without a single doubt. It is a very, very strong cards. So that will be my recommendation, to actually increase your attack in here. Get, like I said, get energy attack on this one. This one we were okay. This one we were okay. And here, get a physical proc here, and maybe attack speed, because your attack speed is still 1.1% under the recommended cap. So that's the little thing you gotta adjust. And you can lose some in your defense. So by replacing this group cards by a triple attack card, you actually increase your attack by quite a good amount. And well, you lose a little bit in your defense, but you're still above the recommendation amount of in your defense and cooldown, so you're still very good. So that's for the cards. If we look at the roster here, so general review, well, what should be your next tier 3 here? Nothing important, to be honest. You got all of them. So honestly, PvE wise, for World Boss Ultimate, my only recommendation will be Namor. Other than that, you got everything that's important. There's no real other recommendation here than that. Maybe Mr. Fantastic if you go the free-to-play way, but other than that, Namor will be my best option. Namor is one of the strongest powerhouse now. You can see it in the portion of the video before this roster review. He is crazy, so he will actually be my recommendation considering what you got here. Tier 2, let's see if you're missing any tier 2 before we take a quick look at your obelisk here. You look to be doing pretty damn good here. Well, you got Namor here, you're working on him, so that guy will be a good tier 3 eventually. You got Groot, good tier 2 for Shadowland, good tier 2 for Shadowland, good tier 2 for Shadowland. Pretty much all you miss here are Shadowland characters. Amazing characters for Shadowland if you get his latest uniform. Well, her is the sport you're working on because you cannot have her yet. You get the uniform to mythical. You're doing good, man. You're doing good. There's not much to actually recommend here. Not much to recommend. Keep getting those Shadowland characters up, and that Wave and Namor are the only two characters you're really missing here. Now if we look at Obelisk. Obelisk. So we're going to go up here the list, and we're going to check at the PvE metas here pretty much. We're going to start with tier 2. Then we're going to go up our way to tier 3. In the PvE metas here, pretty much Alliance Battle Extreme, since that's pretty much the game mode you highly focus on when we're looking up. So you got this guy. This guy, that is not good at all. This guy is actually meta for Alliance Battle Extreme. Combat super villain now, so recommendation is at least a fire damage plus proc. CTP of energy is even better, and CTP of rage is the best, but you start at least with a fire damage plus proc to actually get him on the way to start doing something good in the game. Then we have the next one. Where's the next one, man? Pretty much tier 3, right? If I'm not mistaken. Well, I think we have Electro. Yes, we have Electro. Let's see what you got. You got critical damage plus 200% proc. This is okay. Again, you better to go with the lightning damage obelisk on this guy, a little bit like Thor used to be, because elemental damage will get dodge less than regular damage. So the more you increase that elemental damage, the more damage you're gonna do. And even if he's a speed supervillain and the beast has increased dodge, that won't affect it because it's elemental damage. So that's at least what you want to do. Again, CTP of energy and CTP of rage is optimal here. You got CTP of energy on this girl. That is good enough, that's for sure. Okay, you got the Magneto. Okay, so Captain Marvel, you got CTP of rage, perfect. CTP of energy, perfect. CTP of energy. CTP of energy, perfect. This guy, you want a CTP of rage if you can afford it. But first, you put a CTP of rage on this guy. This guy will be my top priority. Destruction Jean Grey is not really recommended because she already has pierce damage, so it doesn't do much to her. But it can be a decent, obelisk here. This guy, if you're gonna play in PvE, only you're gonna go CTP of rage, or CTP of destruction is pretty good too. That's why I actually wearing this guy. But this guy needs CTP of rage. If you get another CTP of rage, you gotta drop it on his ass. You gotta drop it on his ass. Make sure you do your enhancement level on this guy. Yeah, 25. So when you get to your next rage, you want to drop it on him. And then when you get the next one after that from Spider-Man, you want to drop it on Magneto. That will be my first 2 move with CTP effort you're going to get. But other than that, you're doing pretty solid with your CTP in my opinion. This guy got Destruction, that is good. Energy is a little bit better, but I'm guessing you use it in PvP. I'm guessing the characters you put Destruction, actually you use them in PvP, but this guy is really CTP of Rage target, and this guy too. And I think those are the only 2 characters other than Electro and Molten Man that are actually missing the proper obelisk for themselves. I think that's pretty much it. Other than that, you're doing pretty good. So like this guy could take that CTP of energy and drop it, for example, on Deadpool to use him in PvE, World Boss Ultimate more, and that will be pretty much it. Anyway, we spent enough time on your roster. Hopefully that was helpful. If you got more questions, don't be shy, ask away. If you got other characters you want me to check, tell you what's the best obelisk for them, just tag me in the regular chat and ask me for that specific question. When it's a little specific question like that, either me or the people in the regular chat is going to answer you without problems. Okay, next we have A Starco. Could you review my account, Oracle? And my question is, how do you get CCF faster? Now, I don't want to sound like a dick, but the only way to get CCF faster is to use real money. It's by tier 3 package. Other than that, it's totally random. Play your World Boss Ultimate daily and pray for RNGesus to actually give you CCF, and that is pretty much it. And sometimes we get an event like right now we have an event that you can actually get 100 CCF for 400 tokens. That is always worth it in my opinion here. So let's go here in game, enter the IGN here. Okay, we're gonna start with the cards here. Cards are terrible. Base for cards, 26% cooldown, 25% in your defense, 15% attack speed. Those are the base. You don't care about attacks, you care about base stats. So pretty much the only cards here that is good is your Loki cards. That is the only cards you're gonna keep here. For the rest, you're gonna replace that Black Widow with Marvel Zombie cards. You're gonna replace this card here with the Punisher 19 cards. This card here with the Secret War 2099 Limb variant. And this card you're gonna go either with Gwenpool #1, a Nebula cards, or a Baby Groot cards. You're gonna pick one of them, the first one you get in those 3, and you're gonna drop that there. Then once that's done and get all those cards to mythical, you're gonna come back to me and we're gonna take a look at bonus option to min-max your stats as much as possible. So that is the first step you're gonna do. Second step you're gonna do is stop getting characters past level 60. Stop getting characters past level 60, especially characters that do not have a tier 3 advancement. Eventually you get to there, but you are pretty new in the game. You don't even have 20 tier 2, so you do not touch those characters past level 60. You're wasting resources. That is not helping you in building your roster. So first, build your roster, then focus on getting those characters up to, well, those focusing on tier 3 characters first, obviously. Now if we look here at the roster, neither at tier 2, she'll be your next tier 2, that's for sure. Then you got Shuri, you got Korat. Get her 6 stars, max your best leadership in the game. Tier 2. Let me see. Sorry if I look tired, I'm very tired. And Coulson tier 2. So I just gave you a few options here. All options that you need to get to tier 2 as fast as possible. So start with those characters, get them to tier 2, get those cards I mentioned, and when that's done, come back to me and we're going to start looking a little bit deeper on your roster to help you even more. Maybe recommend you your first tier 3 at this point or something like that. But for now, don't level characters past level 60. Don't even think about tier 3. Just save your mats, do your World Boss Ultimate 5 times a day, and save your mats. And then when we'll get to that point, we're going to be ready to get you your first tier 3, and you'll have the mats already stacked up for that at that point. So that's what you want to do here. So that covers Oracle here. Next we have MG Rich 555, probably murdering the name here. Not our Alliance Battle Extreme player, just looking for a more 50 plus Wall Boss Ultimate player. Have a CTP of Rage inventory. Need advice whether to put it on Strange or Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. The difference with a normal Obelisk on Strange and Captain Marvel compared to CTP of Rage, the difference is a lot bigger on Captain Marvel. Doctor Strange with the CTP of Authority, Invincibility, you know, CTP of Authority can actually clear cool Obsidian stage 50, so you can actually see it does not really need it if you have a proper build on him. So Captain Marvel, CTP of Rage, without a single doubt, CTP of Energy, we're going to see what you have here. Whether Luna, Quicksilver, Luna is a monster with CTP of Energy. I clear a body mass 67 with CTP of Energy on Luna. That gives you a little idea here. So it is very, very, very strong. So let's go in and let's check what else we can do here for you. So that's CTP of Energy on Luna, that's CTP of Rage on Captain Marvel. You might have done it since you actually asked for the review, so let's go take a quick look here. No, you did not do it. So CTP of Rage here. You don't have Doctor Strange tier 3 yet, but once you get him at tier 3, I recommend you to put a CTP of Energy, or that CTP of Destruction could do the job too. That's for sure. Or you want to put a CTP of Energy, that's no good. So that's what you want to put here pretty much. If you have a CTP of Destruction, it could be useful on this guy, but you get that, that's not so bad. But Destruction is very good on this guy to be used in both PvE and PvP. Now if we look at your next tier 3, your next tier 3 is Luna Snow and Doctor Strange. Those are the next two tier 3 you gotta work on. I will actually recommend Luna Snow before Doctor Strange, especially for Wall Boss Ultimate, as she is she covers more Wall Boss Ultimate because she is elemental damage. So I will recommend her over Doctor Strange pretty much. But both are very, very good option for Wall Boss Ultimate to get up as soon as you can. You need to pick one of those two and get it to tier 3, then do the other one after. That will be my recommendation. And you're doing good though. You got this guy. You get Authority, so still can do some decent damage in Wall Boss Ultimate. Same here. Here we got CTP Destruction, that's good enough for. This, you get CTP of Refinement. You want to put the CTP of Energy on this guy. Amazing for PvE, amazing for Wall Boss Ultimate. You can do up to about 60 Proxima with CTP of Energy on him, so totally worth it. Just a proc is good enough for GBR. I said CTP of Rage. This guy, just a lightning damage for proc is okay. You're not really gonna focus Wall Boss Ultimate with this guy, to be honest. And that's pretty much covered. It's like this guy, you got CTP of Energy. You could actually move that CTP of Energy on your Doctor Strange, since you're not gonna be using well, if you get Doctor Strange at tier 3, your Cable kind of becomes just a Shadowland character pretty much. So that will be a good move to actually replace that CTP of Energy on Doctor Strange too. So you got many options. And then you get this girl. This girl, you want mind damage for Sprock, which is what you have, so that's perfect. Keep that on her. Those are all characters, Wall Boss Ultimate I'm talking about, very solid. If we look at your cards here, cards attack speed is too high. I think that will be one thing you can actually switch here. Let's take a quick look here. Here we got all attack speed, critical damage, that's good. All attack critical damage, that's good. Here we got I'm not really happy about this one. You could have better. You could have energy attack and physical attack on this one, to be honest. But I do get you want to keep that ignore defense because your ignore defense is not that high, right? Yeah, 27%. So I'm not sure yet about this one. Let's check the rest first. Then you got this one. You got all attack, energy attack, cooldown attack, speed, ignore defense. That's okay. And then you got this one, energy attack speed, max HP. That is good. So pretty much my first recommendation will be this one. To actually reroll this one, save a bunch of mythical cards. I know that the level 7 it looks good, but you need to have attack. I think it's all attack and energy attack you can actually have on this card, which is actually a huge boost. And then you have this one. This one, honestly, if you actually go, you have a lot of attack speed extra, so you can actually go with the low-key 17 cards here and end up with the better cards than this premium cards, because the low-key 17 cards will give you the same cooldown plus drop the attack speed, which is awesome. Will give you all attack as main stats. Then you can go get that energy attack and you end up with more attack, and you can actually go roll for that indoor defense too, plus a physical damage proc. So basically I think that in your situation, a low-key 17 cards here will actually be better than your premium cards if you build it properly. So build a low-key 17 in your inventory till you get energy attack, indoor defense, and a physical attack proc on the cards, then equip it instead of this card. And when you save a bunch of mythical cards, reroll these cards to keep that indoor defense. Let's go see what will be the actual option we want on this card. Actually, we're gonna go cards collection. I don't know if it's in cards collection though. I'm kind of blind right now. I'm very tired. No, it's not cards collection. I don't think so. Okay, so we're gonna go in cards here. We gotta find the Guardian of the Galaxy card. Right here. Okay, so the option here will be, okay, so here will be in your defense with physical attack, pretty much. In your defense and physical attack will be your best option, and you can actually go get critical rate or critical damage here as a top option, or even cooldown. But at least in your defense and in physical attack will be increasing your stats a lot, in my opinion. So those are the little things you could be doing with your cards, in my opinion. And guys, that covers the daily roster review we had for today. I know we all wish we had more times to do more, guys, but this video is getting pretty stacked right now, so we're gonna end this there, guys, and tomorrow we're gonna come back with more roster review with our daily video. So guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this video was helpful for the people who reviewed the roster and the people that are watching those roster review and actually learning how to build their account properly too. So thanks you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the sub and the like button if you enjoy the content. Show your support to the channel. Make sure to enable the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when we post a new video. We'll go live with the live stream. Don't forget that we are live every night 7 p.m. at Pacific Daylight Time. Well, almost every night. It's like I miss one stream per month usually. like tonight when I'm loading this video, guys. But other than that, we are up at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time every night, guys. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.